Thank you very, very much, Neil. And first of all, let me say thanks to Neil and Patricia for all of the work that you have done over the last number of decades since 1985, obviously being the voice of America, the voice of the Irish in America. So, Neil, a lot of what happens wouldn't happen without you. I also thank you for asking me to be third up after two Nobel winners. If there is any way to humble a person, you have actually succeeded. So thank you, Neil. But I am absolutely delighted to be here. I thank you for this extraordinary honor. And I am privileged to be in the presence of the other inductees. So my congratulations to the other inductees that you will hear about in a number of minutes, and especially Dr. Campbell, for somebody that has made such a difference in life and has changed the lives of millions of people all over the world. This is something actually spectacular, and you should feel very, very proud of what people like Dr. Campbell does. You know, success, however you define success, is in many ways the result of triumph over adversity. And while I won't go into the situation that I grew up in Ireland, I did grow up in a beautiful, picturesque place. Didn't have too many material benefits, but I did benefit from a stable family, and I benefited from a mother that was extraordinarily committed to education and promoted education and made books available continuously, so that learning was part of what you did, because you couldn't watch television, there was no television. You couldn't listen to the radio, there was no radio, so you read. But I've concluded over all these years that there are real benefits to adversity. Adversity, I believe, gives perspective. It builds character. It helps you to become unbelievably determined. It fosters perseverance. It promotes concentration. And it teaches humility. And I have been very, very, very fortunate. One is I was very, very fortunate to come to the United States when I was 17, because I don't think there are too many places in the world, if there is any, that is such an incubator of opportunity as the United States. I don't think there is any other place that provides such opportunities. As you all know, you're all the beneficiaries of it. And I have been fortunate over all those years to have gained leadership positions both in academia, in government, insurance, and now obviously the privilege to be the CEO of Northwell Health, which is the largest healthcare provider in New York State, as was mentioned by Neil, with about 63,000 employees. And I have many of the employees over at this table on the left, and I thank you for being here, guys. But leadership is an action, not a title. And if you're fortunate enough to have a leadership role in anything, at whatever level, middle, lower, top, it brings with it an obligation and a responsibility. It brings with it the obligation to try to make a difference. An obligation to do something positive. An obligation and responsibility to promote a sense of community and unity. An obligation to take advantages of every opportunity we have to talk about how great the United States is and how great Ireland is. And it provides the opportunity to continually push yourself to do more than you think is possible, to do better than you think is achievable, to do things differently and challenge each and every day the status quo. To build, in a very, very small way, some little legacy that you say that because I was here, something is better because of it. Otherwise, in my view, you exist. You don't do. And let me just close with a quote, I believe is from Mark Twain, who said that you will be disappointed many years from now. You will be more disappointed by those things you didn't do than by the things you did do. So throw off the bowlines, sail away from the safe harbor, explore, dream, and discover. And I firmly believe that if your dreams don't scare you, they're not big enough. Thank you very, very much.